Hello, Geoff here. I'm going to be a little different today and give you a basic look at the differences between both the original Disneyland at Anaheim, California and the Magic Kingdom in Florida. First, I'll show you the original Disneyland railway station. Now, this rather ornate station consists of a lovely little building complete with a clock tower to the right. It also has a grass embankment with a floral Mickey in the centre of it. Now, comparing that to the Magic Kingdom, the style is very different. It's a little larger and the clock tower is right in the middle. Also a grass embankment with their own floral Mickey. There are two actual bridge entrances in each park, this being Disneyland and now the Magic Kingdom, which I'm going to take the right-hand bridge. Still in the Magic Kingdom, and now taking a look at Town Square. The building to the right hand side is the Emporium and the building to the left is City Hall. And as you can see in Disneyland, the City Hall is different again. In fact, all the buildings here are a tad smaller, but still very elegant and quaint. Wonderful buildings. I'm given to understand that the dimensions of this area are pretty similar in both parks. Just to give us a better idea of perspectives, here's a balcony view of Disneyland facing towards the castle. And from as near as I could, the balcony view of the Magic Kingdom facing up towards a larger castle, as you can see. Both have their own resident bands, this being the Disneyland in blue, and then more or less exactly the same type of uniform, but in the Magic Kingdom it's red. Now we're going to have a wander up both the Main Street USAs. Disneyland first. Now the Magic Kingdom. As I said earlier, this is just a basic comparison, and there's so much I could go into on a much bigger scale. Now, just in front of the castles are two almost identical statues of Walt holding Mickey's hand. This one's a lot lighter, and then here at the Magic Kingdom there's a lot more darker, shinier, and Mickey has a two-tone colour to him. Onto the castles. Here at Disneyland is the original Sleeping Beauty Castle, which stands at 77 feet tall, and this was Walt's original. There's a famous photograph where you can see Walt Disney himself on his own walking underneath the arch. At the Kingdom you now have a much taller Cinderella castle, and this one stands at 189 feet. That's over 100 feet higher than the other. Comparing the sizes of the two parks, Disneyland is the smaller at 72 acres, whereas the Magic Kingdom is 107. However, Disneyland has no less than 54 rides and attractions within the park, whereas the Magic Kingdom has about 33. But that's one of 4 parks, whereas Disneyland is one of 2. To the right of the castles is Tomorrowland, and Disneyland has its attractions much closer to the central hub, obviously being that much smaller and having to make good use of the space, which they do indeed. And the first ride to greet you is the Astro Orbiter. Now you have to go a lot further into the Magic Kingdom's Tomorrowland for a similar looking attraction. And that's it right there in the middle above the People Mover, which they still have here, but sadly no longer at Disneyland. And here's where the People Mover used to be. The track's still here and the centerpiece is as well. There's a Space Mountain at each, both looking pretty much like each other from the outside. Here at Disneyland, riders sit by side, which I prefer. And the other here at the Magic Kingdom is one behind the other. Both good adrenaline rides though. Now we come to Autopia, or the Tomorrowland Speedway. Here at the original, the sounds are very pneumatic-like drills. A little shrill on the ears, I find. A great ride for the family, especially for the younger ones, as they get to actually drive a fuel-driven automobile. Although there is a track, you do get some sort of freedom of movement as you're able to steer. And a similar idea again, but this time at the Magic Kingdom with the Speedway. And the sound of the engines are a lot better on the ears, much quieter. Here's something that isn't any longer at the Magic Kingdom, the Finding Nemo submarine ride. They used to have a submarine ride at the Magic Kingdom. It's a clever idea as you view all the underwater scenery just below the deck. Each rider has their own personal porthole where you'll see characters from the Disney animation Finding Nemo. Well, that's it for now. Look out for part 2, which will follow soon. And if you're not already, you may like to subscribe, not only for the future uploads, you can also check out my channel for past content and a great deal of similarities to this. Thank you all very much for watching. This is Geoff Dean. See you all very soon on YouTube.